So I just got done watching through season 2 of The Legend of Korra, and it was alright, I guess. There were moments I enjoyed, the animation was pretty impressive, and the fight at the end was kinda cool, even if it didn't make a lick of sense. But there's just one thing about this show that defines my watching experience. I could be watching Avatar. Yeah, Korra just ended up making me want to watch Avatar, which isn't a bad thing. Avatar's great. In fact, I'm almost done rewatching season 3 at this moment. It just demonstrates that the sequel show is inferior in almost every conceivable way. However, there was one amazing thing that stood out amid all this meh. You see, there are a few episodes where Korra, the new Avatar after Aang died, has amnesia due to her crazy Jonah crap. In order to remember who she is, aka who the Avatar is, her spirit shows her the story of the original Avatar, and it is awesome. We don't get to see a ton of info about the Avatars who lived before Aang, so anytime they do show up, it's a treat. But even more than that, this is the first Avatar ever, an origin story for this universe. We already know what the Avatar does, or rather is supposed to do, but it provides us viewers with a further explanation of how the Avatar came into existence, how he obtained his powers, what he represents. So come along with me and let me tell you why these episodes are so cool. Oh, and by the way, in case you couldn't tell, there will be big spoilers for season 2 of Korra. Really, specifically just episodes 7 and 8 of season 2. It's a pretty cool story actually. Wan goes from being proud and foolish to being humble and wise. No longer does he seek out fights for his own sake, but he interferes with others in order to bring peace and justice for all. The Avatar is the bridge between the spirits and the humans, but that is only possible with the power of a spirit living in him. It makes sense, in a weird sort of way. His humanity makes him a diplomat to the spirits on behalf of the humans, and his power makes him something almost inhuman to be feared by his fellow man. Of course, it also has all the necessary plot points for an Avatar story. Befriending an animal sidekick and going on a quest around the world? Check. Learning that fighting doesn't always solve problems? Check. Wan's childhood best friend using powers to hurt others? Check. Struggling to beat the final bad guy so he goes Super Saiyan? Super check! These episodes also have a great art style. The humans, animals, and spirits largely look the same as normal. As far as normal goes with Avatar. But the backgrounds and the elements look like they were painted, which makes the whole thing feel like a children's fairy tale come to life. The music is also great, as per the usual. I love that whenever Wan goes into the Avatar state, an epic version of the Last Airbender theme plays. It's frickin' awesome! I'm sure there's also some symbolic stuff to unpack from all of this, but I have not studied enough on Eastern culture beliefs to talk about it. I'm sure it's deep and thought-provoking though. All this is just plain cool, and it makes me wish these episodes weren't stuck in the middle of a mediocre season of a mediocre show, because they are genuinely really good, and really important to the lore of the Avatar universe. It makes me excited because now I know that there are, and were, talented artists and writers who care for this franchise. And with Avatar Studios now promising to produce tons of new spin-offs and continuations, I can't help but be a little hyped if the people involved with beginnings are still there working on future projects. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts about Avatar and Korra and all these other things down in the comments. As always, please be sure to like and subscribe, share with your friends. Also, if you're a fan of The Last Airbender and character essays, there's a channel you should totally check out. It's called Sage's Reign, and he does a splendid job studying these characters and getting into their minds. I have no connection or relation to him, I just love how his videos, they've made me appreciate Avatar so much more. His videos on Zuko specifically are really good, and I cannot recommend this channel enough. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Until next time, take care.